Hey there, West Michigan. Thanks for watching 13 Plus. I'm meteorologist Michael Behrens. It's going to be a very nice weather pattern as we head into this week. Lots of sunshine and above normal temperatures. It'll make it a great week to get out and enjoy. While this past week had some not so great weather included in it, it was also a great time to see a school tour here at 13 on your side. Assumption of the Blessed Virgin Mary made the visit. This is their Lego robotics team. We showed them the behind the scenes of how everything works here for TV and for weather. Mark Dockler there showing people how to control the audio and the behind the scenes stuff here at the station. We showed them one of our television production trucks and of course took them into the studio where Billy there to the left is showing them everything that goes on behind the scenes to make the news happen at home. It was great to have them out, and of course if you would like to visit the station with your group or have us come talk at your school, you can always reach out to us. One way to do that is social media. Meteorologist Michael Behrens is where you'll find me on Facebook and at Mike Behrens WX on the X, Twitter, Instagram, and Threads. Temperatures, they've been above average heading toward the end of the weekend. 53 Grand Rapids, 54 in Muskegon, also in Holland. Those temperatures inside our 3-degree guarantee. Told you 51 hit 53. Accuracy streak now at 4 days in a row. 13 weather ball, that's lit up in green with no change foreseen heading into this week, but it's also been green all weekend long as part of Veterans Day weekend and Operation Greenlight, bringing awareness to veterans services here in Kent County.
The 13 weather ball is sponsored by LaFontaine Lincoln Grand Rapids.
And speaking of temperatures heading into this week, tonight not going to be quite as chilly as it was last night. That's because southerly winds have taken over here across the region. Winds coming in from the south, pretty not quite breezy, but close to it. 47 where the temperature was at 7:30 in Grand Rapids, 50 in Holland, 49 in Muskegon. Those winds going to remain from the south through the overnight, occasionally getting up to some gusts in the 20s, but as we head towards tomorrow, that will start to change. Tonight, though, despite clearing skies, we'll hold temperatures in the 40s and upper 30s across the region. Tomorrow, winds take on a more west-northwesterly component, and despite the sunshine, we'll hold temperatures in the mid-50s. Day planner tonight, clearing skies, temperature to around 39 for that overnight low. 54 your high for Monday, sunny and breezy. Mostly sunny, still mild Tuesday. That northerly flow, though, going to keep temperatures hanging around in the mid-50s for Tuesday afternoon. A few clouds pushing through West Michigan this evening, maybe some sprinkles up toward US 10, but once this cloud cover is gone, we are into a nice pattern of quiet weather. Already clear skies in Wisconsin. Those will be heading our way as we head through tonight, and by sunrise tomorrow, we are in for a pattern of nothing but sunshine throughout the day on Monday. Here's the hour by hour pushing the clouds out as we head past midnight tonight. Lots of clear, quiet weather kicks us off Monday morning, but note that change in the wind from the overnight. Those west-northwesterly winds keep us confined to the mid-50s for highs on Monday. We'll stay with that flow as we head into Tuesday as well. So temperatures expected to be about the same Tuesday, but we'll add a couple high-level clouds across the region. Those winds start to change more to the southerly flow by the time we get into Wednesday, and that'll push temperatures up into the mid and even upper 50s by the time we head toward later this week. Temperatures out there as we head through Monday, low to mid 50s with breezy conditions on the lakeshore. Will be in the low 50s for our northern counties with temperatures more in the mid 50s from Grand Rapids down to Kalamazoo. 13 on your side, 10-day outlook. Temperatures hit 56 for Wednesday, 58 Thursday. I think we will see some 60s out there by Thursday afternoon. Rain arrives early Friday. That'll push temperatures down throughout the day. We'll start with the high early around 51, falling through the 40s by the afternoon. We'll stay in the 40s through next weekend, which does look dry just in time for the Santa Parade next Saturday, but rain will come back toward the end of the forecast as temperatures continue to fall. And while this week is mild, it does still feel like fall outside, and that means it's the favorite time of year for deer hunters as well. They'll be heading into the woods this week for the start of firearm deer season. 13 on your sides, Liliana Murillo spoke with the DNR about important safety tips you should keep in mind.
The 15th of November is a big deal to many Michiganders as they head out for the start of firearm deer hunting season. 13 on your side spoke to the DNR about the top violations that they see each year, which can lead to safety concerns. While this sport is aimed to be a fun activity for hunters, there are a few things to keep in mind to make sure the trip is a safe one. First, for those purchasing hunting licenses online, if you haven't ordered your hunting license yet, now is the time, as it could take 7 to 10 days for your kill tags to show up in the mail. If that deadline doesn't work for you, the DNR recommends you go to a licensed retailer instead.
Purchase them in person, because after you purchase them, they'll then print your hunting licenses and kill tags off for you, and you're able to go hunting, following your purchase.
Some basic reminders the DNR wants hunters to know is make sure your firearm is registered, and don't forget a very important item of clothing before you head out.
You are required to wear hunter's orange, and it must be your exterior-most garment. It can be a hat, vest, coat, just has to be worn above the waist.
The next violation that the DNR tends to see is people violating the safety zone requirement, meaning
when you're hunting in Michigan with a firearm, you have to be 450 feet from any occupied dwelling when hunting with your gun. If you are going to be hunting within someone's safety zone, you are then required to have written permission from the home or property owner.
Also be aware of trespassing.
You are not allowed to retrieve your deer if it goes onto someone's private property without first obtaining permission from the private property owner.
And for those hunting in the Lower Peninsula for the first time, remember baiting or feeding deer is illegal. The DNR says the biggest concern they have every year is accidental discharges.
Leave that gun unloaded until it's time to hunt during the legal hunting hours.
And the final tip they shared was respect other hunters.
Just overall, be respectful of hunters, our wildlife, and enjoy being in Michigan's great outdoors.
If you're lucky enough to get a deer, immediately tag it and be sure to register it on the Michigan DNR Hunt and Fish app. It's available and free to download through the App Store. For 13 on Your Side, I'm Liliana Murillo.
And speaking of hunting, the U.S. Coast Guard is offering a tool that can help you stay safe while hunting in the water. The branch's online float plan allows hunters to communicate where they will be going, how long they plan on being on the water, and other details. The Coast Guard says this tool allows the branch to communicate your plans with other agencies, which helps in case of an emergency. It's also important to tell your loved ones you plan your hunting plans as well. The Coast Guard stresses that wearing a life jacket is critical to staying safe while on the water.
So as an avid sportsman like myself, I hunt a lot, duck hunt, deer hunt, everything. A lot of duck hunters don't wear their life jackets, especially when they're wearing their waders. If those waders fill up with water, you're gonna have a really hard time to swim, even in 6, 7, 8 foot of water. You have a really high potential to drown. So a proper fitting life jacket, and that's in good shape, is very important to have.
And officials also warn that water temperatures this time of the year could cause shock, further emphasizing the importance of a well-fitting life jacket. While it may not be the most comfortable, officials say wearing all the appropriate gear while on the water can save your life. You can find more hunting safety tips from the DNR at 13onyourside.com. And sticking with our fall theme, Thanksgiving is a little under 2 weeks away, and we should start planning those budgets for the big meals now. Grocery stores, they're also making their plans. ABC's Becca Worley has more on the grocery store wars that will help save you money.
From those tasty side dishes to the most delicious main courses, you can get it all without spending too much.
This morning, deals are dropping for your Thanksgiving dinner.
All of the major retailers have slashed their prices because they know that consumers are on the hunt right now for discounts and sales in preparation for that Thanksgiving dinner.
Some chains offering a free turkey to reward frequent shoppers, which they are gobbling up considering the average cost of a 15-pound turkey this year is nearly $20. Like at BJ's, spend $150 between November 1st and 9th on the same transaction, and you'll get a free Butterball turkey. At ShopRite, spend $400 through November 23rd and receive a turkey up to 21 pounds for free. And at Giant, 400 membership points gets you a turkey up to 20 pounds. And it's not just about the bird.
Aldi is cutting prices on over 70 items by 50% or more. And these items include everything from stuffing mix, potatoes, both the fresh and prepackaged foods that you'll need for Thanksgiving.
And Meijer says it's offering its house brand turkey for 59 cents per pound. That's the price they say they charged for turkey way back in the 30s. It's half the price per pound of some of the other brands of turkey that they offer.
The good news for shoppers is that the landscape for sales for Thanksgiving this year is red hot. Everybody is trying to one-up each other, which is resulting in really good prices for shoppers.
Another trend, stores suggesting a menu and telling you their per-person meal cost. Target says their 7 menu item package will cost $6.25 per person. Walmart says theirs with 12 menu items is $8.80 a pop. Aldi says its 12-item meal is $7.88 per person. But if spreading out the cost of your meal over multiple paychecks is helpful,
we've got a couple of weeks between now and Thanksgiving. So instead of going with one list and buying everything all at once at one store, being willing to shop over a couple of weeks, shop at a couple of different stores around the sales, that's what's really going to save you money here.
And when it comes time to stuff the turkey, one Michigan bird will be gobbling long after the Thanksgiving dinner is over. Governor Gretchen Whitmer is continuing her tradition of pardoning a bird this holiday season. Last year's turkey was named Mitch E. Gander. This year, Whitmer is looking for your help in coming up with a name. You can fill out a form online with your pick. The winner will be announced before Thanksgiving. And as we approach the holiday season, the sound of ringing bells has returned to West Michigan. The Salvation Army kicked off the Red Kettle Campaign this past week. It all began on the Blue Bridge in downtown Grand Rapids when the Salvation Army announced this year's goal for the bell ringers. Money raised through the Red Kettle Campaign provides thousands of presents to West Michigan families. It also supports year-round programs that include a food pantry, housing and utility assistance, and seniors programs, as well as substance abuse assistance. In addition to donating through the Red Kettle, you can also help by signing up to become a bell ringer. Just go to registertoring.com. And with the return of the holiday season, so too return some great holiday traditions, and that includes ice skating in downtown Grand Rapids. The skating rink at Rosa Parks Circle is just about to reopen for the winter season, and reservations are starting to be taken soon. Those reservations for the first 2 weeks will be open on the 17th, and the rink will be open in addition to reservations for walk-up skating. City officials say they're excited for the Grand Rapids tradition to be coming back again this winter.
To be offering ice skating again here coming up this season at Rosa Parks Circle. It will be beginning this year as it has at the same time in years past, the Friday after Thanksgiving. So November 24th of this year, we'll have the ice rink up and running for folks to come down, burn off a little bit of that turkey dinner and get into the holiday spirit.
And again, that opening on Black Friday is all depending on good weather. David advises that those with large groups definitely make sure to make reservations in advance on the city's website. Skating is tentatively scheduled to run through February 25 if things stay cold enough. And finally tonight in our Check This Out segment, when it comes time to sell your car, you want it in the best condition possible. And that's what Jay Vaughn of New Jersey thought he had with his 2007 Chevy Silverado. But then something unexpected happened at the exact moment a potential buyer showed up. Here's Jay's surveillance video of the moment a deer launched itself onto his truck. And you can see a vehicle pulling up in the background. That's the interested buyer. The unfortunate event didn't stop Jay from selling his truck. He just knocked $1,000 off the price as that deer jumped through the sky, landed, and watch this, boom, one more kick, denting the other side, just adding a little bit of insult to injury. I've never seen a deer do anything like this. Usually you're worried about hitting the deer. This time, deer had enough. It was coming back for some revenge of his own. Now you're up to date with the latest forecast and all the holiday news as we head into the week ahead. You can always find more stories online at 13onyourside.com or by downloading our news and weather apps. For now, though, thanks for watching 13 Plus. I'm meteorologist Michael Behrens.